everybody, welcome back to the Human Beans channel. Today I'm going to show you how to use Scratch 3.0 for beginners. For those of you who don't know what Scratch is, it is a website for coding for kids. It's free and it's made for kids, so you don't need parent supervision. So, to access Scratch, you need to search up scratch.mit.edu. Now, Scratch. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a simple Scratch game, and how you can create an account, and all the other great things about Scratch. So I already have an account, BirdGirl07, but I'm going to sign out and I'm going to show you how to create your own account. But before you do that, it's a good idea to watch this introduction video. This video is just a quick 2-second video to show you how and what Scratch is basically. So let's watch this video. So let's take this to the beginning and let's watch. Okay, so this was the end of the introduction video. So now I'm gonna be showing you how to join Scratch. So you can see this button over here, join Scratch. You want to click that. So let's click that. Okay, so now you're gonna get this page and you want to start by creating a username. Now it's a good idea not to use your real name because that's not safe. So I'm just gonna put a random username and I'll make it I'm gonna make it drama bean 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, and my password, I'm gonna make a random password. I think I messed that up. Alright, so now that you created your password, what you want to do is you want to select what country you live in. So let's select which country you live in. And okay, so I'm going to select which country I live in. So once you've selected which country you live in, you want to see when were you born. So I'm not gonna put my real birth date because that's not safe, and I think that's a good idea. So I'm just gonna put a random one. Okay, September 2002. What's your gender and what's your email address? So I'm gonna put my email address. Alright, so now you made your Scratch account, and you're gonna have this page that says, "Welcome to Scratch Drama Bean 3 4 5 6 7. You're not logged in, so you can start exploring and creating projects. Want to share and comment? Click the link on the email we sent to mangoapple7668. So, what this means is that once you type in your email and you get a link sent to your email, and that link, when you click it, you're allowed to share and comment your games and comment on other people's games. And yeah, so let's get started. So I'm not gonna be using this account. I'm just gonna go and use my birdgirl07 account because that's my account. Okay, so today we're gonna be making a game that's called a flying game. It's basically a flying game. And first I'm gonna show you what that flying game will be like. So this game that I've made here, Parrot Jam Chase, it's gonna be a little bit different than when we make it. Like the sprites will be different and the backgrounds, but this is sort of what our game will look like. So the instruction says, click the green flag to begin. Move the up and down arrows to make the parrot eat his grandma's special jam. Okay, so let's click the green arrow. Alright. Alright, so as you can see here, there's a score icon, so whenever you score, it will come over there. Okay, so let's begin. So you want to create a new game, so you're going to go over here and click create. And that's going to take you, and it's going to say creating project, creating blocks. Okay, let's let that load. It's taking a very long time to load. Okay, there you go. So this is your coding page. This is where you're gonna code your game, and this is where all the fun begins. So I'm gonna show you around the coding page. So over here are all the code blocks. There's the motion blocks, the looks, sound, events, control, sensing, operators, variables, and my blocks. Over here are all the costumes. So you have the cat sprite over here, and there's this one costume, and there's the other one. So the other one is running, the other one's like this. You can also change your cat by, making it blue, but that looks ugly. Okay, so next what you want to do is, over here are the sounds. This is where all the meows for the cat will be, the bounces for the basketball, that's where all will be. So that's a meow. And once you click over here, you can choose many different sounds. Over here in the bottom corner, it says there's a cat icon, and that is the sprite icon. The sprite icon is the characters. Okay, so if you click this, these are all the sprites, and sprites are characters. It's loading here. So you have all these characters here. Okay. Over here is the backdrop, and backdrops are backgrounds. So there's a bunch of backdrops here. There's a canyon, there's a metro, there's a nebula. So there's a lot of backdrops. Okay, over here is the tutorial section, but I'm not gonna be using a tutorial because I'm gonna be showing you how to make it. So yeah, let's begin. So you want to start by deleting your cat sprite, and you want to go to this section and click choose a sprite, and you're gonna click the search icon, and you're gonna choose a sprite. Now you can choose any sprite that you like. Okay, and I'm gonna choose, let's see, I'm gonna choose this girl. Okay, this girl, I'm gonna choose her, and I'm gonna change her costume. So there's a lot of girls. There's this girl, there's this boy, this girl, that boy, this girl. I'm gonna choose a nice one. I mean, they're all nice, but there's supposed to be one I like. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna choose you. I'm gonna choose her. Okay, so this is gonna be our character, and you can name them whatever you like. So I'm gonna name her Drama Bean, because I'm Drama Bean, obviously. Okay. Alright, so I have Drama Bean here. Okay, Next, what we want to do is, you can see you can move that around. Alright, so now we want to add a background while she's flying. So you want to go here, back to the Sprite section, and you want to go back, and you want to choose something as a background. So I'm going to choose a building, because it'll look like it's flying. And I'm going to add a code to the building so it looks like the building is moving. So to start your code, you always have to go into the event section and do when flag clicked. Okay, and so this means whenever the flag is clicked, whatever is underneath this block, it will happen once you click the green flag. Okay, and we want to make sure that this building moves around so it looks like she is flying, and you want to do that by, first you're going to go to control and go to, make sure you click on building, and you want to go to forever, and then you're going to go to motion, set X to, and I'm going to put that on top, no sorry, you're going to put that over here, and set X to 250. Okay, that will make it move around. Okay, and then you're gonna go back to control and you're gonna do repeat, and you're gonna put repeat down here, and you're gonna do repeat 50 times. So it's gonna repeat 50 times, and you're gonna do change X by -10. So you go back to motion, you find change X by -10. Okay, so now once you click the flag, you'll see that the building will start moving. That's really cool. That looks like it's gonna be flying. Okay, that's nice. Now that's basically what that sprite does, that what code did. Okay, so now I want to make the drama bean just a little bit smaller. So I'm gonna make her size 70. That's gonna make her nice, and I'm gonna put her in the direction of as if she's flying. I'm just gonna leave her how she was actually. I think that will look better. Okay, so let's change it back to 90. Okay, so now that we're done that, the next step that you want to do is, okay, so what you want to do after that is we're going to now make the drama bean move around. And to do that, we have to add we're gonna have to add a code to drama bean. Okay, and so that code, it will make drama bean fly around when we click the arrow keys. So the code begins when we do events when flag clicked, but I think we should first put a background. So let's actually first put a backdrop so it looks like drama bean is in the sky and she's not just flying around in a white area. So we're gonna go back to the sprite section and we're gonna look for a sky background. Let's look for a sky background. Oh, sorry, I'm here in sprites. I have to go to backdrops, my bad. Alright, so we can either choose blue sky or blue sky 2. I'm going to choose blue sky. And now it looks like that our drama bean is in the sky, which is perfect. Okay, oh, look at that. We can actually change how the building will look. There's building C. Wow. You can choose any building you like, but I'm just going to choose a simple maybe one. I don't know. I'm going to choose... this one looks cool. I'm just going to choose building B. That looks cool. Okay, so now that we did that, next we have to do is we are going to add something. We're going to add the code to drama bean, but this code that I'm going to add is going to make Drama Bean say time to fly when we click the green arrow. And to do that, you first want to do when flag clicked, then go to looks, and then you want to click the first block there that says say hello for 2 seconds. And we're going to type in time to fly. Now you don't have to type that in if you don't want to. You can type in anything that you like, but I'm just going to do that because it looks cool. So once you press this, Drama Bean says time to fly. That's really cool. Okay, next what you're gonna do, what we're gonna do is we are going to make Drama Bean move with arrow keys. So we're gonna go back to events and we're gonna click the second one, which says when space key pressed, click the drop down menu, and we're gonna click up arrow. Okay, and then we're gonna bring in another one at the bottom or the side, drop down menu again, and we're gonna do down arrow. We're gonna go back to motion next, and we're gonna look at change Y by 10. Now this one is gonna stay the same, but for down arrow we're gonna change it to -10. So when we click the down arrow, Drama Bean moves down. Okay, that's good. So now let's test it out and let's see if Drama Bean moves around. Oh, see, look what I did. I am so silly. Okay, I accidentally put the code for Drama Bean onto the building. Wow. Okay, so I'm just gonna delete this block. That was my mistake. I can't believe I just did that. Okay, so let's put this back and go back to Drama Bean, and we're gonna insert that again. So I'm gonna go back to events, when space key clicked, click up arrow and down arrow, and we are going to go back to motion and do change Y by 10, and for the down arrow we're going to do change Y by -10. Alright, so let's try that again. There you go. So now Drama Bean can move up and down as if she's flying. Okay, that works. And now what we're going to do is we're going to find a sprite, and that sprite is going to be the item that Drama Bean is going to collect. So we're going to go to the Sprite section, choose a sprite, and you can pick any object you want, but I'm going to do a, let's see, what can I do? Now you can do an animal, people, fantasy, dance, music, sports, food, fashion, letter, it doesn't matter. But I'm thinking that I'm going to do a snowflake. Yes, a snowflake. So the snowflake is very big, so I'm going to change the size to 30, and that's going to make it nice and small. And I'm also thinking of changing the color, because the blue of the color of the snowflake, you can't really see it. So I'm going to make it like a darker blue. And you can do that by going to costumes, clicking fill, and you can make it dark blue. Let's make that dark blue. Did that work? That didn't work. Let's see. So that didn't work. So I think I'm going to just do outline then. There you go. That looks better. So now it's kind of better and it's visible. So next what we're going to do is you're going to add a code to the snowflake so that the snowflake moves. So we're going to go back to events, when flag clicked, go to control, forever, go to motion, and we're gonna select go to random position, and then we're gonna do change X by 250. Oops. Oh my god. Okay, go to random position and change X by 250. So 250. And then we're gonna go back to control, and we're gonna go to repeat, and we're gonna put that underneath change X by. It's gonna look like that. And I'm gonna change this to 32. And then we're gonna go to motion, and you're gonna do change X by -15. Okay, so I'm gonna change this to change X by -15. So whenever you move it, so you can see that the snowflake is moving around, and yeah, but we want to catch the snowflake, right? So let's put in a code so that we can actually catch the snowflake, and you can earn points. So what we're gonna do is we are going to select Drama Bean, and we are going to we're gonna add score. So we're gonna go to variables, and we're gonna click make a variable over here, and we're gonna type in score. Now you can type it with capital, exclamation marks, emojis, it doesn't matter. And what you want to do is you have to make sure that you click for all sprites, because that's very important. Okay, so now that you do that, you can see that the score is over there. That's good. So we have to add a code now so that we can actually get a score. So we're gonna go create a new code block for Drama Bean. Click when flag clicked. We're gonna go to variables, set score to 0. Now it says my variable here, so you're gonna click the drop down menu and click score. And then you're gonna go to control, we're gonna click forever, and we're gonna do if then. Now you can see this little hexagon over there, and we need to put something in there. So if you see the first one that says touch your mouse pointer, and we're gonna bring that to the hexagon. So you know if it's gonna touch the hexagon, once you put it in, it's gonna light up, and you let it go, and it goes onto there. And we're gonna click the drop down menu, and we're gonna do snowflake, because that's the one that we're using. Next we're gonna go to variables and do change score. I'm going to change my variable, drop down menu, score by 1, and we're gonna do wait 2 seconds, 1 second actually. So now what this code does is whenever Drama Bean touches a snowflake, you score a point. So let's move around, score a point. So so the building come in the way, but that's okay. That makes it fun. Okay, so now that we're done that, what you need to do next is we are going to add scenery. Basically, we're gonna add clouds. We're gonna go to choose a sprite, and we're gonna search up clouds, because that's gonna make it look like it's in the sky. So let's search up clouds. Alright, so now that we have clouds in our background, we're gonna add some code to it so it moves around all the time. Okay, so we want to move the scenery around. So we're gonna make sure that you're on clouds. We're gonna do one flag clicked, forever, motion, set X to 250, And then we're gonna go back to control. We're gonna do repeat 100 times. Let's do 100. You can do it however times you want, but we need to do 100 so it doesn't stop. And the last block we're gonna add is change x by 10, but we're gonna change the 10 to -15. So now you can see that the cloud is moving, okay? And now that the cloud is moving, it looks like, what do you call it? Yeah, it looks like it's a sky. But you can see that the cloud stops over there. So we're gonna change x by -15 instead, and we're gonna make it -5. And that's gonna make it move around more. So it's moving around slowly, which is perfect. Okay, so now that we have added code to most of it, we want to make sure that it looks like the cloud is not the same cloud. And so what we're going to do is go to looks and make sure you're on the cloud, and you're going to do next costume, and you're going to put that underneath set x to 250. So whenever it moves, a new costume will appear. And by costume, I mean like a new look to it, so it looks different every time, if you notice. Alright, so next what you want to do is we're going to add some sound. So whenever Drama Bean touches the snowflake, it makes a sound. Okay? And so then you know that she touched it. So we're gonna go back to Drama Bean, and we're gonna do let's see. We are going to do, oh yeah, so over here it says if touching snowflake, then we're gonna go to sound, and we're gonna do play sound pop, the first one, and that's gonna make, whenever she touches a snowflake, it'll make a pop sound. But I don't want to do pop. I want to make it sound like, like a fairy dust or something. So you're gonna go to sounds, click the search, and we're gonna look for a nice one and let it load, and let's look for a nice one so it looks like when she touches it, it's like sort of like a twinkle or something. Let's see what we can do. No, how about no, we don't need a owl. We need effects. How about a collect one is nice, but is there one where like it's I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do, how about, let's just do collect. And so you want to delete pop, and you're gonna go back to code, and you're gonna go back to here, click the drop down menu, you're gonna see collect. So let's try this out. So whenever she touches the snowflake, it makes a noise, and that knows that you collected your snowflake. Let's see. Alright, this is perfect. So now your game is done. This is the game, and yeah, so what we're going to do now is we're going to name it. So you can name it anything you want, and also your sprites can be any sprite you like. It does not have to be a girl, it does not have to be a snowflake, it can be a taco, it can be a flying cat, it can be anything you want. So I'm gonna name it Magic Snowflake Hunt. Just a random name. Okay, so now that I'm done, we're gonna done our game. We're gonna click the share button. All right. So it's saving the project. So, oh wait, it didn't share. Did it share? Okay, it's shared. Uh-oh, why did the thing come? Okay, magic snow. So now we have our game. And now everybody can see the game that you have made. And yeah, so we want to make sure that you add instructions so people know how to play your game. You don't have to, but I think it's a great idea too. So we're gonna do one. Click the green flag to begin. Okay. Use the up and down arrow keys to move your player around. Oops. Around. And lastly, we're gonna have something funny. I'm gonna be like, make sure. Oops. Wow, my spelling skills are so bad right now. Make sure that your character catches all the snowflakes before they melt. Okay, so next, what we are going to do, I'm going to add credits and notes. I'm going to write, this game was made for a tutorial for my YouTube channel, the human. Oops, I'm really bad at this. Oh my god, the human beats. Okay, guys, so we are done the game, and this was such a simple, easy game, and this is just a beginner game. So I'm gonna be posting more tutorials on how to make more advanced games, and yeah, and those will be really cool. So now you can heart your game, you can start, and when people remix it, it will come on this icon over here. So guys, comment down below if you made this game and what's your username and what your game is called. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna comment on it and I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna start and I'm gonna even remix it. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below what I already said, and click the notification bell, give us a thumbs up, and yeah, so thank you so much for watching How Do You Scratch 3.0 for beginners with Drama Beans. See you in a bit, Beanies!